So did they go out?
No.
How do I know what I'm looking at? I can't even see. And then what?
Oh yeah, there you are. You're talking.
Yeah. All right, I gotta find that screen.
Looking for a game too. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
At least you can hear us now. We're working on it. Oh yeah, there you are. You're talking.
Yeah. All right, I gotta find that screen.
Looking for a game too. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
At least you can hear us now. We're working on it.
It's now technical difficulty Sundays. I tried a new plugin so that we could stream to both YouTube and Facebook, and it's kind of locked me out of both. It's now technical difficulty Sundays. Where would I go? I tried a new plugin so that we could stream to both YouTube and Facebook. This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just watching it in the browser now. Like where? This isn't doing anything anymore. I just turned it off.
Well, don't. That's where your camera is. So go back to.
That's not where the camera is. I don't know where that graphic is.
Okay.
Looking for a game too. I need to find that screen.
Well, don't. That's where your camera is. So go back to.
I have no idea.
Sources.
Did you show up?
Yes. It's kind of weird, but we're here.
I don't know how to move the camera or anything.
I mean, you can stand. Yes. It's kind of weird, but we're here. Video on Facebook progress. Oh, is that doing something too? Video on Facebook progress. Oh, is that doing something too? He's working on it.
Okay, how's that?
Well, we're kind of echoing. Like I hear me twice. I think we've got 2 audio inputs or something. On it.
Did that work?
Yeah, you see me moving.
I think I got it. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah, you see me moving.
Oh, I can hear you now. What is up? Welcome back to We Don't Know How This Software Works Sundays.
Well, this is a good one to try something new, I guess, a little better than...
Well, I tested it and it seemed to be working.
I tried to type in there. We did test this. We're not just jumping in here blind, but...
Then I gave it a reboot and we go live and it doesn't want to go to YouTube. It's telling me to sign in, so I sign in. Then it tells me to sign in, so I sign in. And then it's like, you should sign in, so I sign in. I'm just stuck in a loop. I don't know. I'm trying Streamlabs so that we could be on the YouTubes and the Facebooks.
All right. Let's see. The last comment I see. Oh, there we go. It looks like Christian is saying delay on YouTube, so I stopped watching Facebook. Facebook is acting as primary.
I'm not enjoying any of this right now.
I wanted to type in there, Garrett is freaking out right now, but I thought you would not enjoy me typing that in there.
So it's supposed to be a plugin that works with OBS, but the plugin's stuck in some kind of loop. So then I had to use their software, and I don't know how to use their software.
You're on both now, so it says we're on Facebook too. It's just a little bit of a delay, I guess, for YouTube.
It'd be weird if you were watching them both, and then you could, oh, you should watch one with someone on Facebook and then watch the one on YouTube and bet the other person what's going to happen.
All right, well, welcome to Sunday Studio Sessions. This was supposed to be a quick hour live now that we're 30 minutes into it.
Sorry about that. I was all confident that we were good to go.
I know, he was very excited. He had it all set up. He was in here waiting, ready to go, ready to hit the button to go live.
I had some cool things set up where chat was going to show up at the bottom of the screen and everything. I was super stoked.
All that has gone away.
Thought everybody was going to be super impressed. It's the opposite.
We should set up like a special one and just have, like the mentors join and test with them. Yeah.
Just be like, here, you sit here for 30 minutes while I try to connect.
Well, I figure this out. Or I guess I could go connect from somewhere. Just me and
I was
you.
connected.
Maybe just me and you.
Yeah, I guess we don't need a whole crowd to watch to see if it works.
All right. What do you want to talk about? I'm so sorry. Oh.
Well, we had, so on our last video, I think the most amount of comments were a little bit of confusion about the Jamboree.
Yeah, that was
less comments about the t-shirts.
So let's talk about, this is really our after show at this point because we didn't do an after show. But you could tell we didn't do an after show
because we finished filming, yesterday at it was after the workshop.
Yes.
So we had a workshop.
So about 4, workshop ended at 4 and we finished filming somewhere between 4 and 5, closer to 5. And then he had to start editing after that. So did that until midnight, right? Or
till
after that?
12:30.
Mm-hmm. But we did get this week's video done finally. We kept saying we were going to do it all week, but there was just one thing after another.
Yeah, so many things that needed to get done before the video got done that it was last minute. But it was an easy project. So, I mean, it took like an hour to do the whole thing, just in general. So I think the longest part was actually coming up with the design.
Well, and the big thing when we see the comments, so it's only been up less than 24 hours, but in the comments there was confusion about the Jamboree because the t-shirts are all about the Jamboree. So if you're here The tickets are on sale for the Jamboree. We just only have it open for the Master tier until April 1st. And then it opens to everyone. So the Made It tier, everybody else, it's open April 1st because we don't want to gatekeep the tickets for too long. But I did want to give the Master tier like first dibs. So they've had it since Wednesday morning. I guess you went live sometime on Wednesday. It was going to be on Tuesday, but
I think it was like Thursday because we had the call Wednesday.
Okay. So Thursday, so about a week, just over a week, they'll have it. And we are getting some ticket sales, so don't worry, there's still plenty of tickets left. And do you want to talk about it? You want to talk a little bit about our little Jamboree?
I'm super stoked on it. Like, this is kind of how I was hoping it would be. So it's more like, I guess, like summer camp weekend, where you come out and you get to go to like different stations. You don't get that. You don't have to sit at one station and just hear about stuff, or somebody standing up on stage telling you stuff.
Well, that was the whole point of Jamboree, was to make it fun.
Oh, that was cool.
What is Streamlabs saying?
I don't know.
It's to make things fun. I wanted to make it interactive. I was really hoping to do some competitive things. I had some little.
We had big plans.
Mm-hmm.
And
I might not be able to do all of that.
We shrank them down this year because we started late.
Yeah, so I don't know if I can do it all this year, but I know that what we do have planned is going to be fun, and it's going to be interactive. And each station,
everybody's making their own swag bag.
Essentially,
throughout all the stations, you're making your own swag bag. So.
Yep. So every hour, you're going to rotate to a new station, doing something different. And then the idea is that you make and take something at pretty much every station. There is plans for some AI marketing, AI business strategies, and how to
design work.
Yeah.
Not taught by me.
Yes,
Not
AI
me.
Design work. So you probably wouldn't make anything at that station. But
you make a design. Bring a laptop. I probably do it on your phone these days. I'd say tablet. Because you're going to want to take notes and
put
stuff.
some things in, definitely get some things started and trying to practice some things.
At least get some prompts down, yeah.
Yeah. So we're really excited. We have ideas of all the different workshops that we want to do, but we're waiting. So maybe you got to figure out what that is. We're waiting for vendors. So as soon as we have all the vendor information, I'll know then and be able to advertise specifically who the vendors are and what their workshop is going to be. And then if a vendor isn't leading it, then we'll be leading it, or
Tanner's leading
some
one.
other partners. Yeah.
Tanner's
the mentors helping us. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. So that was what I think your big thing. You were just concerned that people were confused as to who could get tickets to the Jamboree. Everybody will be able to get tickets.
Some people want to come get early access. VIP, no guest list.
All right, let me take a look. I'm going to sit over here and look at the chat just a little bit. What else did I have on my list? Oh, why don't you talk paint bundle?
What about the paint bundle? The new paint bundle with all the colors. Let's see if I can remember all the colors. There's Kite Flight something. Ocean Hideout.
Oh.
There's Sunset Sienna. There's Buttercup Field.
Kite Flight Sky.
There's Coral, Countryside Coral. Kite Flight Sky, that was the other one. Kite Flight Sky. And I was even trying to cheat. We're in the paint room. The paint's on the other side of the camera, but I can't see the labels from here.
Oh, yeah. There we are.
Is that on Facebook?
Yes.
Cool. So it is working. I just have to use this software. I don't know. Do I get used to this software? Or do I figure out how the plugin works?
Well, the plugin allows you to do some other fun things. Christian, I saw that Christian said that he has some something that you can use that'll allow you to go live on TikTok as well.
Oh, that was one of the options. But I wasn't ready. I was just going to try to tackle two.
Oh, when someone likes the stream, that's what happens.
Oh, then I should see a bunch of those. Go ahead. I want to see it, but they pop up on that screen too?
Yeah, they're seeing them too.
Wow, that's big. That's a big pop-up. Do you get to hear the sound? We hear some cha-ching sound over here, like bling.
Yeah, I have the sound off, so we can talk. So yeah, let's talk paint bundle. If you guys weren't a part of the, well, I guess on the Kim and Garrett Make It group, we did a whole little ad campaign. Christian helped us with a whole ad campaign of rolling out the new paint colors. So if you didn't see that on the Kim and Garrett Make It group, go back through and scroll through those, because it's a little journey of a fox and how he discovered all the new spring summer colors. And so we're going to start sharing that on our main page and in our stories. And
yes, I had to talk to Christian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't letting me share.
Okay, yeah, everything's shareable now. I did see it today.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at it today.
All right.
So I could share it all. And if you didn't, can you reach them right there? There's 2 there. And then.
Oh, can you catch them right there?
Yes. You going to toss them to me?
Yeah. Come on, Kim. It was supposed to be like bosom buddies.
I got this. Hold on.
I'm just going to toss them over my shoulder. You're going to catch them.
Oh, gosh.
Ready?
A little further.
Which one? Wait, I'm missing
2.
the coral. Are they in alphabetical order?
I doubt it.
Oh, it's right in front of me. Hit!
And the blue, kite flight.
Kite flight. Kite flight. Other shoulder. Whoops.
Dude, that was way short.
That made it.
I would have had to dive over this chair and the stool.
You don't dive over it. You use the chair.
So, I'm going to show them to you. There they are.
There you go.
Coral, if you've been following us a while, you know that we keep mixing coral. And last summer we used a lot of coral. So, of course, I waited for like spring. I didn't put it out in the winter time.
I think what really drove you to getting the coral for real was people in the workshops will mix coral and they'll paint like their whole backer and be out of the coral, but need to do a second coat. So they remix it and it's not really the same color.
It's definitely not the same color.
And they waste so much paint trying to match it.
And it's just a great spring and summer color. I mean, anytime you're doing anything beachy, this is what you want to use. And then this ocean hideout. So we did a little comparison.
These 2 colors feel like Pier 1 1991.
What? Pier 1?
Yeah.
You think so?
I do. I think the 90s are back. Our daughter dresses like TLC.
Yeah. Well, this one is kind of a greenish blue. So it's a great ocean color. So we had a good teal and I had the mint. But this one is, when you see them together, I really was able to showcase it on Test Cut Tuesday. If you didn't see our Test Cut Tuesday and the happy birthday sign, you can go back and take a look, because we painted with almost everything but this sunset sienna. This orange for that birthday sign was just a little too dark.
I think we could have squeezed it in.
I think so too. There
was plenty of other colors.
Right. We used all the colors. Hey, did you guys see that Brandy posted a 10-inch version with the interchangeable candles for the numbers? That was looking really cute.
I haven't even got to cut it yet. But I was stoked on that one. That's how I imagined the happy birthday sign being. So Kim wanted that little
Where can I
candle.
Some more likes? That's fun. I wanted to put these somewhere so you can see them, but we're not at our table today. I decided to come in here because the video this week was t-shirts. So in case there were questions about the apparel printer, and I was hoping we could do some sort of a fun t-shirt giveaway, something. So the heat press is on and ready to go.
We're all set.
The printer is ready to go, so we could do some fun stuff.
You would not believe how prepared we were.
You wouldn't believe it. Not
at 3:59. At 3:59, I was hitting start stream, and that's when I started to get the pop-up that says sign in. I was like, I'm signed in. Okay, I'll sign in.
Yeah, I can see your chat. So some people have seen Brandy sign and liked it. Price for the paint bundle. I guess it depends on what size you're looking for. I think it starts at 21 something.
You sure? No, just mumble a number out
In
there.
the low 20s.
Did I hear a niner?
Christian gave you the link down below, so click on that. That'll get you right to the bundles. Kat said I had to go on Facebook to like the stream so I could see my name pop up.
Oh, and it's only doing it on Facebook?
She said it's kind of annoying while watching it, though. I know. We'll figure that out. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. I don't understand why the plugin didn't work, because what I told him when he was fighting with it, I said, just start from the beginning. Show me what you're doing. I've already done all this. And I was like, just usually when you show somebody, that's when you figure it out. But doing that, though, we were at least able to go live this way. We kind of fumbled our way into this live.
Yep.
It wasn't the other way, but it was this way.
Literally stumbled in. Yeah, I was adding sources while we were live.
New England Craft Company says that they're getting their first laser on Tuesday.
Ooh, what you getting?
So excited. It's been a long 4 months waiting, getting the new Thunder Nova Plus.
Oh, the
Thunder.
Nova Plus. It sounds like a big guy. How big?
I can see.
What's the watts?
Plus,
What's under the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to turn that off?
Can you
You're
erase
leaning
that
on
thing?
that,
It's
and I
keep-
know it's on. The
it's
heat
kinda
press is
keeping me
on.
warm.
Yeah, well,
I lost my
very
sense
warm.
of my temperature feel. I don't know what hot is anymore.
60 watt.
Oh,
RF.
60 watt. That's a
Ooh.
60 watt RF.
Fun.
You gonna do a lot of engraving? Because that's some tight engraving spots. We got to play with an RF tube. That was cool. Super fast.
Where are we at? Let me remind everyone, just because it's on my little list here, I was thinking, what are all the things we wanted to talk about? Master It Tier Zoom call is this Wednesday. Of course, we'll have Test Cut Tuesday on Tuesday, so I'll remind you then as well. But just FYI, a little early heads up, Wednesday night is the Master It Tier call. And we're going to be so busy because tomorrow you've got... what you doing tomorrow, Garrett? What are you starting when we go home? As soon as we go home,
tomorrow I'm going spelunking. Well, kind of. Somebody else is going spelunking.
Garrett has his first colonoscopy tomorrow. So
I get to drink the liquid starting as soon as this ends.
Actually,
it was supposed to start like an hour ago. But I read the directions and I was like, I'll wait until after the live.
Better not start that now before the live.
I got a colonoscopy and a endoscopy.
Yeah, he's
You're
coming.
going to try to touch in the middle. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, he's got to do both tomorrow. And my friend's birthday was Friday. So they want us to go out to dinner tomorrow night. And so
I'll be feeling
Mel's husband was here
light and free.
Chatting with Garrett, and Garrett said, I don't know if I'll be able to go. I mean, I got to get a colonoscopy on Monday. He goes, what time is that? And he was like, I don't know, in the morning or something.
I thought it was in the morning.
It's actually at 2:00.
Yeah.
He said, you'll be fine. You'll be starving by then. You'll want food.
I'll really be starving by, I guess, like 3.
Yeah, well, you won't know. You'll be asleep at 3.
I had my last meal right before the live. That's it. That was my final meal.
Are you nervous?
No. I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
I have one scheduled for next month, so yay.
I'll
watch how this goes and learn something.
I'm more nervous about the wake up.
Why?
Because it always seems like weird waking up afterwards, after surgery. I just like to check all my parts to see if they're still there. Who knows?
Oh, wow. Kat said you should have said something before now. She did the pills over the liquid, and it was a huge difference.
Oh, really? What do the pills do? The pills still clear you out?
Yeah, but I mean, it's got to be better than the liquid. And
I don't know.
Kat, at least you told me, because that's my thing. You know, I barely drink any liquid,
Yeah, she
so I
doesn't.
just don't even know how I'm getting this
Like,
giant jug he's got. There's no way.
I can
I'm getting all
easily
that
drink
down.
that amount of liquid. I drink a gallon of water and/or tea every day. It's is it thick? It's in the refrigerator right now. I just shook it up, mixed it, put it in the refrigerator. Told them I'll see you tomorrow.
Designs by Hand said, I was supposed to have one last week, but I made the mistake of eating. You're not supposed to eat yesterday and today. I hope you didn't make my mistake. So,
and today?
24 hours before, right?
Yeah.
So
I ate
for
at 2 o'clock.
Mhm.
It's 2 o'clock tomorrow. And I'm not going to eat
That's
anything
it.
more.
No more solid foods for him
I'm going to start my
until
stuff.
Mel's birthday dinner. That's what you get.
That already sounds like a stomach ache.
Now everybody wants to know what the pills are. What kind of pills?
Yeah, what are these pills?
Pay for the pills, Kim. It's worth the money. Then deal. Kat, I'm in. I'm so paying for them because I could take some pills, I think. And chase it with a little water, but there's no way I'm getting all that liquid down. And then what did it say? So on top of it, he has to have 8 ounces every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
8 ounces every 10 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, talk about waterboarding. I was never be able to breathe.
You'd be drowning. You'd have to have a life vest on.
She said you still have to drink a ton of water with the pills, and it cleans you out, but not as harsh. All right, deal.
I don't know.
Christian said the same thing. Pills are worth it.
Really? I was kind of looking forward to the journey. It's an adventure.
Iris said the liquid
Get
I
out on the
did was
highway.
2 6 ounces of liquid.
Oh, really?
No. He's got a gallon. It's
Yeah.
a full gallon, right?
It's 4 liters
Yeah.
with some lemon flavor in it.
Iris said sit by the toilet. That's why I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, that's why I was
before.
waiting until after the live. Because I was reading the instructions and it was like an hour after. I think even the instructions said something like violent bowel movement. I was like, whoa.
Kevin says drink it out of the gallon, and Hog Dog says you pay to the bathroom gods anyway.
That's right. Yeah, I'll just walk around with my jug. I do now.
To stop the vomiting, now everybody's going to scare you. Rebecca says get sweets to suck on when drinking to stop the vomiting. Oh, God.
Wow. What kind of liquid is this?
Designs by Hand says just drink it as fast as you can. The 10 minutes doesn't matter. You just have to drink it all.
I am. I'm just going to drink it all.
Thanks, Lisa.
I'm going to use it like food. It's going to keep me from being hungry.
It's disgusting goo. 128 ounces of disgusting goo.
Is it gooey? I haven't seen it yet. I just shook it up and put it in the fridge. I was hoping it didn't get, like, thick.
Pam asked about hotel info for the Jamboree. I'm about there. I'm still negotiating with the hotel, trying to get us a good rate.
I did put it on the page, though.
Which hotel it was?
The welcome page, yeah.
With the Virginia Crossings?
Yes.
Yeah, so we recommend Virginia Crossings. It is just down the road from us.
1 mile.
Yeah, it's very close. And I think that's the nicest hotel. There is a Hampton Inn right there. That one's fine. And
But
Christian,
if you see,
which one did you stay at? It's a.
look,
It's not a. It's a.
look, I'm just
either
going
a
to say
Marriott-
this.
It's a Marriott property, I guess.
If it's within a 1/4 mile of the shop, no go.
Well, there's 2 right here. So if you Google our address, there's a Best Western and a Days Inn, like literally
what's
2
that?
doors down
Hotel
and
6?
across the street. That's the Days Inn. The Days Inn is right across the street,
I
and
thought
the
that
Best
was
Western is right here.
Wasn't one of them a Motel 4?
Nope, it's
Something.
Best Western and
It was like
Days
a
Inn.
Super 6?
No. And
Super 2?
they are super close, which is really nice because you can just walk right here. But I just wouldn't. There's no way
There
you would
always
get me
seems to be an issue.
There's
at
no
them.
way you would get me to stay at either one of those. So
There
I
always
don't-
seems to be an ambulance at the Best Western.
And then there's like the Cavalier right here. Do not
the
stay there.
The Cavalier
Do not stay there.
was its heyday was like when Route 1 went from Florida to Maine, and there was no 95.
It's one of those drive-up motels, you know,
Yeah.
that all the rooms are facing the big arch in the front, and you could just pull right up and park in front of your room. And
that was its heyday. Like
don't stay there.
1948.
That's not a good one either. We've got a lot right here because it's right off of 95.
Yeah.
So we're really close to 95. They just aren't
But if
great
you just
right here.
if you just go a half a mile past us, then there's nice hotels, nice restaurants.
A little bit nicer area.
Yeah.
It's not. This is not
It's not a bad area.
right. The bad area is that way. Another mile.
Yeah, another
You
mile.
really don't want to be there. Where it goes from bad to
We're the transition area.
okay to a nice area. So go stay over there in the nice area. This okay area.
We're in a transition.
We're still on the come up right here.
We are on the come up. Look, rent was affordable here. That's what I'm saying, okay?
But they just built since we've been here in the last 2 years, they built
400.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
I was going to say at least 100. Is 400?
400.
Makes sense because it's a massive amount
Yes.
of
Townhouses.
what are they?
Condos.
$500,000 townhomes
Yeah.
and an up right here beside us,
Like
literally right
800
beside
feet
us.
away. Yeah.
So they really are gentrifying this whole area, and then across the street from there, there's a huge like condo complex they're building. I don't think any of those are built yet. Nothing's livable over there yet.
I
But
don't think
these
so.
townhomes and single family
right
homes.
by the Wawa.
Yeah, the single family homes have even stretched to right behind us. There's a
Yeah.
business building
They
behind
stretched
us.
around.
And you can see the homes right there.
Used to be just woods. It was
Yeah.
4 houses and like acres of woods. Now there's 400 homes on it. It's crazy.
It is. It's crazy. So, yeah. So it's these 400 high-end homes are right here and everything's good. So don't stress yourself. Just they aren't the best hotels. And maybe they'll level up, but they haven't yet.
But you know what? But I think like one of those houses down there that they plowed under to put like 100 houses on was this guy Sterling who used to come down and visit us all the time. And
Garrett knows a story about Sterling.
he'd come in the shop like this. He'd bust in the door and then look out the door, just make sure nobody was following him. And then he would ask if we had needed any hubcaps or anything like that. He's got us covered if we need hubcaps, bumpers. He's got a good deal on some lug nuts. And then he would just leave. And then he'd come in like he didn't know us again a couple of weeks later and just bust in. Hey, I'm Sterling, like the silverware.
Yep. So, yeah, Sterling's
His house was
home is
plowed under.
is
he's
gone now because all those homes are there and they've just cleared a whole brand new section. So that wasn't even a part. The section that they've cleared was not on the master plan that we saw when they first started.
Yeah, they've
when
expanded.
they very first started doing the first row and the first clearing. I never saw that section. So they bought these homes right here.
Well, they bought the DMV.
Well, I don't know what the DMV is now showing for sale or for
Oh, really?
for lease or something. Somebody owns it. Yeah, it's for lease now. They were going to do something cool up there, but I don't think they are now. I got a couple of questions over here.
Oh, yeah, let's hit them.
Josette wants to know if our files work on the M1 Ultra.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, the M1 Ultra, if you shrink them, so the M1 Ultra's bed size is not going to be 16 inches, and all the new files are.
They all
set.
have puzzle piece backers. There's a desktop version.
But even it's not even 16 inches wide, I don't think.
Oh, really? How big is the M1?
I don't
thought
know.
it was
Somebody
like...
tell me how big the bed size is for the M1 Ultra. And I don't think that the M1 Ultra will cut 1/4 inch MDF,
but
it will
1/8
cut.
inch, right?
Yeah, it will cut 1/8 inch birch.
You could shrink them all
so
to
you
10
could
inches.
definitely
Yeah.
make them 10 inches and then cut them out of birch, and then it will do everything.
I mean,
if
you
you just
could even
change
use
the wood.
cardstock.
What are you going to do with cardstock? Hang it? Where are you going to hang it? How are you going to hang it?
It's just like on the little thing, just like that thing.
No. Stick with 1/8 inch MDF or 1/8 inch birch, and it'll do that.
Or thick cardstock.
Yes, Pam, you stayed at the Yes, I think you guys stayed at the Marriott, which was right behind the Hampton Inn.
Yeah.
So there's those two. Good. That was a good hotel and a good area. You were in the right place.
I don't know. I just see
And then
there's a lot of e-bikes at the Days Inn at night. And then there's always like an ambulance at the Best Western. I've seen at least 6 ambulances at the Best Western. And I know that because I'm nosy and I'm an ambulance chaser. So when I hear the sirens are close, I have to go look.
Carla said her and Veronica used to work for GI doctors, and the prep they used was Miralax and Gatorade. So if you like Gatorade, you're good because that's all you taste. And then banana popsicles help with the nausea.
Ooh.
Those are great suggestions. He does love Gatorade, and he does love banana popsicles.
I do love banana popsicles.
So those are great. So I need to CWC when I come in, LOL.
CWC.
I have a feeling it has something to do with the on the come up area that we're in. I don't know what it stands for. And then yes, if you're there, thank you, Diablo HVAC. Show some love. Give us a little thumbs up. I want to see if you're on Facebook. Let's see our little Streamlabs guy pop up. That won't happen next time. We'll figure that out.
I'll figure it out. We'll try a test live before we go live again. Oh, well, that's only on Tuesday. I got to figure it out by Tuesday, so.
Oh, no. Tom says he'll be judging a robotics competition, so he can't come up from Georgia.
Oh, sweet.
Well, that sounds fun.
That sounds better than, I don't know.
No, it's not going to be better than Jamboree,
yeah,
though.
It was. Yep. You'll have fun judging the robotics competitions.
Garrett went, so
I went, yep.
Our daughter was in robotics, and he got to do the St. Louis trip. He went to see the arches and just the whole big thing.
It was like a 3-day robotics competition. I forgot what it was called. The guy that does like
First Robotics.
Yeah, was it? No, was it First? I don't know. It's Dean Kane, the guy that does the Segway. It was his shebang, whatever that is. Oh, it was cool. There were some cool robots.
Xtool DTF, is it easy to import your PNG into the software?
Yes.
Yes, Kevin, it can't get any easier.
Just like
literally
Word.
It says open image, and that's it. That's all you have to do.
Hey, it kicked on again. Did you hear it? This is the second time it's kicked on to do some stirring while we've been...
Christian asks, can we show how easy it is to import images into Creative Space to print on the apparel printer? I mean, Christian, that sounds like it would be easy.
And if OBS was working, totally.
But since we're new to this setup, yes, I can't tell OBS to talk to the laptop.
I currently can't change cameras.
I don't think the way this camera is set up right now, I can move it. But literally, all you have to do is there's a picture icon with a plus. Click on that, and then choose your image, and it just opens in Creative Space.
I mean, just like opening an SVG in Creative Space. Click the little picture icon, double click or click, and hit select.
And that's what I tried to show in this video. So the first video we did on the apparel printer was kind of the marketing video. Let me tell you all about it. I wanted you to know all the features and why it's supposed to be different than other printers on the market. This video was more, that's why we filmed it in here.
This wasn't even going to be a video. She's like, we need t-shirts. We need to print t-shirts. And we were working on the t-shirts, and I was like, this should be a video.
So, excuse me. So I thought it would be fun just to kind of open it, just make it a casual video. That's why we filmed it right here where the printer is, where we're sitting here and using the laptop
We had
right
big
here.
plans for today.
Well, the video that we did that we just
yeah,
published this morning, right? Went live this morning.
Yeah, this morning.
So, so if you haven't seen it, that'll, Kevin, that will show you that I show you how to do it. You'll see how oh no, I guess I didn't actually show us importing the PNG.
Oh, yeah, I just started with it there.
Yeah, it was a PNG.
But you just click the image. It's not like RIP software. It doesn't need to process or anything.
Yep, you don't have to do any real manipulation. You don't have to do any manipulation.
You can
to your
do some
image
color
at all.
adjustment if you want.
But it will allow you to adjust your image.
Yeah.
So there are features, and I didn't get to show that in this video. It was already like a half an hour for the stuff that I did show, because we really focused on the AI portion of it, because I thought that was so fun. I've used it so many times now that was the feature I wanted to showcase in this video. And then I was hoping I would come up with a good
She was
image.
trying to beat my image.
I was.
She was trying to beat my design.
Your image was better, but I really was trying to come up with a cool AI generated image. But that, I think the color cloud was...
It's tough, yeah.
Yeah, was messing it
Probably
up.
consumed a lot of resources just to create the cloud, just to place all the pixels.
Well, maybe. I mean, it didn't act like it was slow or anything by doing that. It just didn't give me all the things I wanted. But I really did like the flowered version that said KMG Jamboree, and it picked its own little font and organized it on over the flowers. I really like that one a lot.
It does do a good job with text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does a great job with yeah, everything is spelled correctly, and
Yeah.
it picks good fonts. It does a good job of picking
And it doesn't get
creating its own fun little fonts.
It doesn't get stupid with yeah, like an R that might be an M.
Yeah.
Is that an R or an M?
The other thing I wanted to share, so we've been testing this for, I guess it's about a month or more.
2 months? It was before APA.
So maybe 2 months is, we've been, this is a prototype machine. They haven't started mass producing them yet. I guess maybe they're starting to now. But we've noticed as we've continued to work on this machine and use it, that they're continuing to update the software.
And the firmware.
And the firmware, yep. So every few days, or maybe, I don't know, every week or two, I guess, we've been getting new firmware updates. And
and you can tell the improvements.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say, is that at first my film wouldn't track on the rollers and roll all the way through. Right, sometimes it would.
50-50.
And sometimes it wouldn't. I would just open this. You could just take this little magnet off. It's magnetized, and now the powder is right here. So I would just stick my hands in there and just kind of guide it through to make sure that it kept rolling. And I would do that pretty much every time because it was 50-50.
And I was like, they just need to wait like 10 to 15 more seconds before the little flapper thing starts.
Because that's what would happen. Either it didn't fully catch the wheels on the side, or the I guess the agitator that shakes the adhesive powder off of the ink, it knocks the excess powder off. It would start shaking too soon, and it would pull it. It would hit it, and then it would pull the film out.
Yeah.
And so that was the other thing, is I would just hold my finger on it so that when it started knocking the excess powder off, it didn't knock it out of its groove. But now I could see that it waits until it gets almost to where it's cresting the edge to go down, and then it starts shaking the excess powder, and it does a good job. And it's now, I don't have to touch it. I don't take the top off anymore. It rolls it on through. So I could see that's an improvement.
The cuts closer, both front and back now. So
there's not much of a gap in the film.
Because that was my complaint before. I was like, well, when's it going to cut? It would like spit out 6 inches and then cut. And I was like,
well, wasting all this film.
But I noticed that's been adjusted too. So yeah, they keep updating it.
And the software, I see a couple of things updating in the software. And well, I don't know if I have a print right now with the bar on the side. Let me look over here. So, hold on. I got a junk in the trash can.
Power went out mid-print. So it won't pick up if the power goes out.
Yeah, here's something we learned.
If the power goes out and you started everything back up, it will not pick up the print and continue on like a laser does. It just starts over.
No, it says, and I wonder if that's something they'll change or fix. And this color bar wasn't there when I first started using it, and now this color bar comes up, and I don't have a way to turn it off yet, so oh well.
Yet.
I'll figure that out. I don't know if it's in there. I looked for the option. I didn't see it, but I'm sure they'll give you the option. So that color bar is new too. And this one wasn't usable because I was out thinking, Garrett. I couldn't see it. The white text on the white background, and I thought you had too much showing.
Oh.
But what I couldn't see is it said K&G Jamboree in white, and so I cropped it, and I cropped it too close. But the print, I mean, it's doing vibrant colors, and the glue is good, and it's melting it evenly. Like, I really am excited to do more with this printer.
I am too.
Show them what you were impressed with these little tiny pieces. Get closer to the camera and show.
Well, that's on the shirt because it came off on the shirt, and I was like, wow. Like all these little, let's see, all these little drips, like this guy.
Tiny little pieces.
Yeah, and the tail came out really well. But it was these tiny pieces, like that we haven't been able to do with like the Cricut or anything, that I was like, oh, this is so good. This is what I've been looking for.
Mm-hmm. So going backwards here, I see Mac ask, does the Xtools software allow you to make a gang sheet on the new DTF printer? Yes. You can add multiple images in there and make a whole gang sheet. Right now, it is, there you go. Christian's already on it. 14 by 26, but in the future, it will, so 26 long, but in the future, they're supposed to allow you to, well, it says a future enhancement is to do a long, like roll to roll. So I don't know how long they'll let you go, but the plan is to let it go much longer.
Well, I like that it cuts them and stacks them. I could stack the prints in the queue, and it'll just spit out like a printer.
Yeah, with this size logo, so far everything that I've done.
Well, look how close it cut down here. What's that, an inch?
And you can do,
about the waist.
There's enough that I typically can do 2 logos on one sheet right now. I wasn't doing that because of what we were doing. I was just doing them one at a time. But you can fit, most everything I've done so far, I could fit 2 of them on a sheet. Full-size t-shirt logos, I mean.
I was just talking right here. So the image ended and it cut.
How close it was?
Yeah, how close it cuts now. So you don't get a whole lot of waste now. When we were first doing it, yeah, it was like 6 inches. And I was like, how much film are we going to go through?
Kat said no red or orange Gatorade.
Oh. I'm going to finish this tea. Maybe.
Should they bring their own tea jug? Would a battery backup prevent that? What would I miss?
Oh, the power going out? Oh, on this guy?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah,
a little UPC.
That it only went out because, again, I've got to figure this out before the Jamboree. I cannot run the heat press and the printer and the AP2 air filter.
Well, I think it's this.
And the heater, yes.
Because both of them heat coils, causing resistance, and I think that's what's tripping it.
So I've got to, before June, well, my nephew's an electrician, so I'll make him come out and figure out something for me. But I'll have to be able to run both of these in here at the same time. And the printers, the UV printer and stuff out there at the same time.
And 1, possibly 2 more printers out there.
Yeah, we're working on some things. You guys are going to have so much fun. There's so many fun toys to play with here. And I've got a bunch of good projects kind of in mind, but I'm waiting for the vendors, because if the vendor wants to come and do their own, host their own workshop, I want them to choose what it is, you know. So I can't really say what I have planned, but if they don't come, then I will do this workshop, and if they, you know, I'll figure it out. I've got ideas, but I want them to have opportunities to do their own thing.
Lasers, desktop lasers, fiber lasers. industrial
the
lasers.
fiber laser. You gonna do something with the fiber laser? Somebody else will have to host that for you.
Yeah, we'll set it up. Well, I wanted to put that out there with the F1 and the Ultra.
Okay.
And have those three,
In
I
that
guess,
same
Galvo
station?
style lasers over at that station.
Yep. So the F1, F1 Ultra, and then the Eons fiber laser will all be at one station. And then the P2, the P2S,
the S1,
Polar, the S1.
Glowforge.
Well, I don't know if the Glowforge. Glowforge hasn't been on in a year, so I don't even know if that's...
And the Glowforge is...
It's out there.
How old now?
2020.
What is it, 20? Oh, so he's 5 years old. I don't know if the tube's still going. I got no complaints on the Glowforge. It's just old now.
Just a grandpa.
Just the old grandpa sits in the corner in his rocking chair. And every now and then we'll mutter some mean things.
Good news.
Good
Renee said she got her paints and they showed up perfectly.
Oh, good. I'm glad. So we've had some help.
Designs by
packaging.
hand. Your journey will start within 45 minutes to an hour when you start. Just a FYI. Good luck, my guy.
I know, that's why I'm waiting. I was waiting until after the live. Like, as soon as this is over, I'm going to start drinking that stuff, and I need to be home.
Where can Roxana get more info on the Jamboree?
If you go to the ticket, there's a bunch of info on there. And there's a...
So if you just go into our website, kngmakeit.com, and type in Jamboree.
If you type in Jamboree, two things will show up. One is the ticket, which has a good description and a flyer. But right now it's only available to the Master tier.
You can see everything, you just can't check out with
the second one is a welcome page that anybody can really see, but it gives you more detailed description of what's going down. It has the itinerary in it with some TBAs or TBDs in there, but... the dates, the times, all the session times and everything are right.
Right now,
hotel.
Let's talk about food. So right now, I don't know. We're not 100% sure on the food. It just depends on tickets sold, sponsorships, and things like that. But the plan is one day we're going to have food trucks here. So you can have lunch right here, hopefully on site. The food trucks will be here, and then you can grab your lunch there. If the food trucks aren't here, where the hotels are, that mile away, there's a bunch of restaurants over there, so you guys can stop, have a little lunch, come back. But it's about an hour.
Right across the street.
Yeah, it's only like an hour for lunch, and then the building is air conditioned up front here. All of the office space is air conditioned. The warehouse space is not, but the tent will be.
Parts are air conditioned.
And parts of it will be and parts of it won't be. But then out back there's a parking lot back there where we'll have a big tent set up with chairs and tables. So if you don't want to participate in a session or you need to just take a little break or step away, the tent will be out there, and there's tables and chairs for 100 people will be set up. So there'll be plenty of space to sit out there. So that's where we are right now.
We got extra toilets coming.
We only have one bathroom here, and the four of us?
3. Where's the fourth person?
Marcella.
Oh,
so
I was missing Tanner.
Tanner.
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
So 4 of us, there's always somebody waiting to get into that bathroom. So we definitely have some, the toilet trailers are being delivered, but that thing is like $2,000 and you have to rent it for a week. Even though it's going to be here a couple days, I only need it for 2 days. They rent them by the week, and it's like $2,000 to rent a toilet trailer, which is ridiculous. And you have to have your own.
Keep it a week.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I said. I don't need it a full week. I just needed it 2 days.
And I have to have my own water. That's what you said.
You have to hook it up to a hose, to a spigot, I guess, but you can pay extra, and they'll deliver a big tank of water.
Oh no, we have a spigot here, but that is way better than the porta potties.
Kat says she's gonna have FOMO. You are, Kat. I can't believe you can't come. So I think it's gonna be a great time. I mean, the cruise was great, and I expect this is gonna be even bigger and just as much fun. Oh, we've already started Saturday night, some Friday night and Saturday night. We are gonna host some evening events, fun games, and music and things like that. All that will be held in the tent in the back.
We got DJ Derek coming.
There's no real DJ Derek. It's DJ Garrett on Friday night. I do want a real DJ, somebody else, because I told him, because he really wants to DJ this thing himself. But I said, no, you have another job to do, which is play host. You can't be the DJ and
I'll do a host from the DJ stand.
No, you can't do that. You got to walk around and talk to people. You can't have your headphones up there trying to mix tunes.
I wasn't mixing tunes. I was just going to set a playlist. Here's a playlist. It's a good dance playlist. Have at it, y'all. And I was going to make a standee of DJ Derek.
No, the Spring Mellow Mint, Pipette Purple, and Petey Peach are sold out for now. You won't see those again until maybe the spring. Those are supposed to be limited. I'm just trying to rotate those colors, so we'll see what kind of feedback we get.
Well, that Petey Peach was a good one.
Yeah, well,
it went quick.
Mm-hmm. So is Mellow Mint. The mint is pretty. The purple, I feel like the purple is way too easy to mix with this little white.
Yeah, a dab of white and the other purple, and I think you'd be good.
Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, Hog Dog says June 6th is my birthday. Are you coming?
Oh, then you better be coming. We'll have a birthday celebration.
DJ Derek in the house. Yeah. DJ Garrett, they're loving it. They want you to be DJ. He would love to be DJ, but he's got to be host. He can't play both roles.
I'll just set a good playlist, is what I'm saying. Playlist and a standee. Like, I'll have you take my picture with the headphones and stuff on. We'll print it out on the UV printer. We'll cut it out. And then I'll just prop it up against the wall by the laptop.
What, your little standee?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're saying? Mm-hmm.
It'd be a funny project, too. Take a picture, remove the background.
I could totally do that.
Print the 2 sections.
I could totally print that on our
core.
printer out there on the flatbed.
I think it'd be funny. Mm-hmm. Yep. Everybody agrees. All right, I got to go start my journey. What time is it?
I was going to say, do you want to wrap it up? It's 5:30, so
yep.
We were here almost an hour.
I was supposed to start taking my stuff 2.5 hours ago. So I am about out of time. I got to go clean out my innards. You got to go find something better to do. And we will see you on Tuesday, where we'll have less technical difficulties.
Well, and if you guys are available, dial into the Next Level Laser Conference podcast, because we will be on the podcast this week. So pop in, say hello, show some support. We would love that. Let's have our little Made It Mafia there.
Mark and Will are good guys. Yep, show them some support. Oh yeah, bring the Mafia, bring the family. Let them know the family showed up.
Yeah, be here for the show up for the fam.
All right, have a great Sunday.
Thank you for your patience for the first 30 minutes. If you were here and just held on, thank you. You know, I'm just trying to make it better, I promise.
Now I got to try to figure out how to stop this thing.
Oh, yeah. Now we're going to be 10 minutes. Awkward standing.
End stream. Oh, wait, I didn't even.